Hi, thanks for joining us. We're going to talk to you about building an open source content bridge to create and render with O3DE. I'm joined by Vish, and we're going to showcase the hard work of our bridge team. And I'm Ty, the COO of Daz and Tafi. So, what is Daz? Daz 3D is an ecosystem that includes a free software called Daz Studio and a marketplace driven by creator content that allows people to make beautiful, hyper realistic art by mixing and matching the content. Characters can be interchanged, sliders can be driven, and you can basically create whatever you want easily and quickly. Tafi was founded in 2019 as a way to bring this technology and this content into other outputs for gaming and other real-time and runtime environments. Now, when you look at what Daz can do, it starts to get really interesting. So Daz is driven by base figures and 3D morphing that allows you to do special things like make your character fat, skinnier, stronger, half an ape, a full ape, transition in, through a slider. So you can drive some of the morph, all of the morph, textures blend. There's a library of posing, animation. There's a rendering suite included. There's GPU accelerated real-time rendering, which gives you photorealistic results. And so what really becomes interesting is you can become a very proficient 3D artist with in-app interactive tutorials. Our EULA allows you to own what you make royalty-free. You can learn how to light, texture. There's a built-in rig with full fax face shapes. And you can import and export figures with your clothing, your morphs, your animations, your props, and your environments into external applications, whether through our FBX exporters or through our number of bridges. That means you can take and create a cast of characters quickly and bring them into, say, Maya for an animation or Unreal for a game project. What becomes really exciting to us when it comes to O3DE is the idea that it's open. When we started our bridge project to try and bring content outside of Daz Studio into people's projects, we found out there was a huge culture of people already doing this, but they had to do it the long way. They had to export their FBX, know all their proper settings, go into the target software, import the FBX, reconnect all the materials, the textures, etc. And so we started building these bridges that handled a lot of that for you. Now, when we were invited to be a founding member of O3DE, we got really excited because the idea for us of empowering creators and creating this open economy became very powerful. We obviously believe that runtime isn't just the future, it's the present. And being able to create and give people this active content to start their game projects became really powerful. And when you start to think about an open engine, you start to think of like educational outputs and people using these for their projects and, small learnings and all these independence. And you start to think, well, how powerful would it be if you're setting up a gray box or doing a visualization or even a short film in your real-time renderer, if you can have a cast of characters, environments, props. And so we figured this was a great opportunity to bring a bridge to O3DE so people could access our vast library of content with over 5 million assets to really bring their games to life. Add to that O3DE has such a high fidelity, high realism bar, it really parallels what we're doing in the offline renderer iRay beautifully in real time. So it's very exciting for us. I'll hand it over to Vish now, who's going to take you through some of the technology and the rest of the presentation.
Thanks, Ty. O3DE is an open source, completely modular graphics engine that uses Entity Component System. It has a great cross-platform support. The conceptual design of the O3DE that we love the most so far is the data-driven approach. Most of the features are controlled and driven by human-readable JSON files. In a similar fashion, Daz also uses DSON files to store asset-related data. DSON files are basically JSON that use JSON syntax. This makes it easier for integrating Daz content with O3DE. The main goal of the bridge is to get content from Daz to O3DE in a lossless fashion. We have developed a script for Daz Studio for exporting the scene content. By running the script, user can make selection of the characters in the scene to export and additional asset data like textures, morphs, animation, etc. Characters are then exported in FBX format along with additional relevant data into a temporary intermediate directory. The Daz to O3DE gem on the O3DE side will import this content with a single click from the user and configure the character into the level. This is all done with the help of O3D's event bus messaging system. This is CAIO imported into O3DE by configuring standard PBR materials with appropriate properties. O3DE uses JSON format for material files as we discussed earlier. This makes it easy to modify material files by running simple Python scripts. Required material data is extracted from the exported data from Daz Studio. O3D's asset processor always runs in the background by monitoring any changes to the asset files. When it detects any changes to the material files, it compiles them and reflects changes into the level. It is also easy to tweak materials in O3DE by providing further customizations for designers and artists. Daz content shares one skeleton among all the characters, making it very convenient for sharing animations. This slide shows Kaio with the combat animation imported into O3DE. O3DE also uses similar strategy by sharing animation motions between different actors. This allows powerful customizations that can be imported into O3DE using diverse content available in Daz Store. Building a bridge from one 3D software to other involves a lot of challenges. Each 3D application has a different design architecture and require different set of conversions to get 3D content from outside. Some of the target applications we have bridges for Daz content are Blender, Maya, Cinema 4D, Unity, and Unreal. The rendering of Kaio in all these different target applications is demonstrated here. Daz content has many different powerful capabilities. Daz has a shared facial morph system called FAX that supports realistic facial animations. The demos in the slide shows the real-time facial animations using motion capture. The left side you can see Ty, on the right side we have Jim, who is a co-founder of Daz. It is easy to get realistic animations in real-time engine like Unreal with a minimal setup as shown in this example. Daz content offers wide variety of characters along with a diverse set of clothing, items, and morphs. This creates tremendous potential to customize a character as per the user's required needs. This allows for multiple body types for the same outfit without any extra work from the users. Daz content also houses a huge library of environments and props that can be brought to other applications by saving a lot of development time. Our goal for O3D content creators is to provide them seamless access to immense and ever-expanding library of Daz content. With the pipeline access to highly customizable content, that O3D users can bring their visions to reality. All our bridges are open source projects. You can find them under our GitHub page. We welcome contributions from the community along with new feature ideas to make the projects work better for you. We appreciate your time.